David Austin roses are known for being some of the best roses in the whole world because they have this classic high petal count flower that makes you dream of weddings and summer nights and sweet fragrance. And we have an amazing selection at the farm right now. Come on in, take a look. Some of our favorite varieties are in, and you'll notice we have them in these big bins here. These are all bare root, and what that means is this is kind of how they get shipped to us. They're just the main part. Here, let's pull one up so you can kind of take a look at it. Just the main part of the flower, this is where you're gonna get all of your blossoms and all the growth out. You can see the roots down here from below. They've been grafted on a rootstock here. They can't stay like this for very long. A lot of nurseries won't sell it like this because you just have such a short period. But here's the deal, like, because we do them in this way, the prices on them are exceptional. All of our David Austin roses are only $34.99, which is a great price on them. And now, especially, I mean, it's kind of crazy. I'm out here, I don't even need a coat today. It's a beautiful day. I know there's some more rain and stuff coming next week, but now is an excellent time to get these roses planted and in your garden. I'm gonna have Jessica throw in the comment section below or in the description there. I did a video on how to plant bare root roses. How deep do you plant it? You should use some biotone or root starter to get them going. But the selection this year is phenomenal. This is one of my favorites, and I'll have Jessica kind of put, but this is Lady Shallot. I mean, they're super hardy. This is a short climber, only 8 feet tall, and it has that kind of tea fragrance to it. It's just phenomenal, but there's so many more to see. Come on. The color selection on that we have this year is phenomenal. From this Princess Anne rose, look at that fluffy, like kind of pinky purple blossom, to Charles Darwin, which you can see in this picture. It's kind of paired with Lady's Mantle, which is that kind of lime green flower to it. High petal count with those beautiful flowers. We have Queen Elizabeth, which is also that beautiful pink. And this one is perfect for today. Bring me sunshine. We were able to get sunshine today, and there is so many different types of David Austin roses. They are so romantic, so I don't know, it makes me so ready for spring and summer. So you're gonna wanna come on out because these bare root roses will not last very long. In fact, we can't keep them in here before we have to pot them up. So you can get great prices, great selection, and kind of get an early start on spring. It's time to open up the greenhouses because there's a lot happening, let me tell you. It is a beautiful day in the Northwest. It is 60 degrees and gorgeous, and it's like, you get so excited. Spring is right around the corner, and next week it's supposed to rain and be cold and yucky. But I wanted to take you out here right now and show you all the cool things that are going on. These are some hardy bananas that I've saved, and yours at home may look very similar, and that's totally fine. Like, I just keep them protected a little bit, but you can see some of these leaves and stuff we'll pull all these down, but the stalk itself is nice and hard and firm. If the stalk on your banana starts to get mushy, that is not a good sign. As long as that main stalk is fine, you're gonna be okay getting it through the winter. We take a lot of perennials that are coming in right now so this is, let me say it right, Armeria. This particular one is the Vivid Dream series. Look at that beautiful flower on there. And they are just starting to send up their first little cute buds. But I wanted to grow some more perennials this year. They're more for early spring. I just feel like in the Northwest, we've been getting nicer days earlier and earlier. And I say that, and now you all are going to be like sending me hate mail come 1st of April when it's snowing outside because we didn't get any all winter. But my fingers are crossed. I'm hoping it's going to stay well. These Armeria are super hardy. There's a whole line of these. And I'm even thinking about doing some planters with these that you can put on your front porch, which is why this is a type of grass. This one's called Mimulus. It's similar to a Chorus Ogon, but it's much smaller. And I love how well it holds up during the wintertime, but I was thinking of kind of putting the yellow foliage with these armerias, then maybe some primroses, something else, kind of mix up the textures and colors a little bit, just to kind of get things excited for spring. So these are coming along. I've got some of these available right now, but also like start planning, because these are going to be coming as we are moving along, and hopefully spring keeps coming faster and faster. A lot of things are still dormant out here. These are some echinaceas that we potted up from last year. We really want to kind of clean them up. Anytime you have leftover foliage on the top, they'll get moldy, you'll get botrytis. I try and get rid of all that, let them go to sleep, and then we'll wake them back up. Especially days like today, they're going to be coming along. You can see this is another type of armeria here. This one has more of a pink blossom to it. They're just starting to come out, but I love how well they are filling out the pot. They're really getting some nice size to them, so that when you take them home, you'll get a bigger, better perennial in your garden. I wanted to show you a couple different hellebores that we have out here. We still have some. We grow a whole range of hellebores, and hellebores are a long crop. So typically when a grower starts hellebores, it's this time of year, January, February, that you'll get little starts. You plant them, they kind of grow during the winter time. During the summertime, they go dormant, and then they'll bulk up again in the fall going into winter, and they'll bloom. I don't have the space or the time to grow them that long, so we try and cut corners. So I got these in a really big, bulky liner, much bigger than what they normally would be. Obviously, you pay a little bit more, but I can plant these in August, and I mean, look at these beautiful buds coming up. They are more expensive for me, but much faster turn. And as long as I'm getting a flower, you can just end up with some beautiful plants for this time of year. But it doesn't always work that way. Let me show you. This hellebore, I'm so excited for it. It's not working. I think it's still worth it. But so I got these in as a bulkier, bigger liner in August, planted them up. And I mean, I'll have Jessica throw up a picture of this, but oh my gosh, like the flowers, I want that so bad. This is a series from Walter's Garden. Wedding Party is the name of the series. And you can see we've got nice foliage growing on the top. We even have really nice new growth starting to come up on the bottom. But if you'll look at this entire block of them that we purchased, not a single one is flowering. Some of the fancier, different varieties take a little while longer to bloom. I wasn't really planning on holding on to these for a year. We'll have some of these up and available. You're welcome to, but if you're like me, like I want to see a flower. I want to see it blooming before I purchase it, even when they look this cool. But you win some, you lose some. It's just kind of part of growing plants. I am super excited about the series. I'm just going to have to kind of evaluate. Maybe we bring them in from somebody else that has the space to grow them all winter, and it's just worth paying more. I really like it when we can grow things ourselves and we can pass on those savings to you when you're going to the grower retailer. You know, I want to give you a better price than you're going to find somewhere else, but you do what you can do. This is my first time growing this plant. This says, I've grown a phlox before. This is a type of phlox, but this is a new type for me. These are candy clouds. This is candy cloud blue. It's from Ball Horticulture, and I didn't realize they'd get this big. I mean, look how big and full flowers these are, and it's got tons more new growth coming in here. It's only going to get that much bigger and fuller. They've been super easy to grow, which means they are going to be very easy in your yard. They are very hardy. They'll come back each year. You're going to get just covered mounds of flowers now. Like they're covered in this greenhouse, but there's no heat in here. So they're a little bit ahead of where they would be outside. But I think in your garden, by the end of February, 1st of March, these are going to be just gorgeous and blooming. Talk about an easy to care for perennial that's going to look great very early on in your garden. I am super excited about these. We have the candy cloud blue, and then you can see the block that's a little bit darker colored next to it. That's the pink variety. Both of these have been really, really cool perennials. This beautiful yellow flower is new to me, but it's been on the market for a couple years. But when I was evaluating bringing in some really new, new to me at least, early flowering perennials, this Golden Spring Alyssum. I love the color yellow. It's so bright in the garden. It just gives you that kind of happy sunshine feeling, which I love. And this is going to form a really nice mound. It actually is taking quite a bit of water, which tells me that it's when you have a perennial that doesn't like a water, doesn't suck up a lot of water, they like to be in more drought tolerant areas, and that can be a problem, especially during the wintertime when we get tons of rain. This baby's been soaking up a lot of water, which tells me it's going to be okay in a wetter area in your garden, and handle our wet springs a lot better. So beautiful yellow flowers, very hardy, nice, bright and cheery, and going to deal well with our wet temperatures. This little perennial, I think, is a big winner. We just walked over here and Jessica's first comment was, ooh, those are cute. Check it out. This little mounding perennial is a saxifrage. This particular one is called Hot Rose, Mardo Hot Rose. Beautiful little, almost like kind of gives me the rock garden kind of feel. Like put it in an area that, you know, maybe little nooks and crannies around your yard. This just forms this little tuft of flowers. Eventually they kind of spread and get a little bit larger, but it blooms really early spring, and this will keep blooming for months. It's not a super showy flower, but like Jessica said, it's just super cute. You can put it in a little pot, put it on your little walkway up to your house, but this little perennial is going to be a rock star in your garden, and literally rock star. See how I did that? My daughter's going to kill me. There is so many cool perennials. It's been so much fun going out here and seeing all this stuff. Come on out to Bauman Farms. We have lots of early spring perennials that are just starting to bloom right now, but don't forget to follow along, because we have so many cool plants coming for springtime.